I have 2 brain cells and they're both overclocking in hopes to provide progression towards this tower. Almost a minute's travel now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reminded of my energy by my stomach growls, I first heal up, consume an entire 2 liters of water, Dettos, more Dettos, 3 packets of Dettos, and more gas. Each piece of furniture placed is roughly another minute of travel. This world is cruel. It tests my mentality, provokes me with lies and hallucinations. I won't believe it until I can feel it, until I can taste it, until I can hear it. I can see the end to my desire, but the gods still mock me by dropping sarcastic hints. Maybe I should start choosing my words more carefully. Am I dying from a heart attack? This is not supposed to be canon to the gameplay version of FUDZ. Do I crave nutrients? No? In my confusion I hop. And just like that, the haunting sensation of death leaning over my shoulder had vanished. I've never seen or experienced that in this game before. You'd think I'd have encountered it by now, but I guess not. Weird bug is weird. Still, I progress. With little confidence and trust in this corner though. It looks way too easy to carelessly walk bluntly around and slip off to my death. What is that, huh? Who is that? I refuse. Mine. Longboy is persistent, gotta give him that, for a good 3 seconds. We still have a long way to go, that's for sure, but given how the floating house is actually in sight now, I'm confident that this exhausting objective will be over soon. Although I say that, given the length to travel just to add a single object, it could potentially add up to be an eye-rolling amount of days. Yeah. Day after day, the misery tries to sink itself into my muscles. Being just shy of 600 studs high motivates me towards neglecting myself further, which isn't practical if I intend to have a good chance of surviving down here. So right now, oh boy, is it far enough away? It is not. I'll at least need fluids to get me through the night, and I'm not about to replicate a Bear Grylls survival tip to combat dehydration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just picked up 5 lemons. Why would this man attempt to throw hands with me like this? With at least 2 more surrounding employees inbound, I'm fortunate enough that the first one that caught me in its sight was just tall enough to be held back by its own height. All in good timing too. Stomach growling for a boost, I proceed to devour yet another 5 lemons. Satisfied with the time that's passed, I decide that it's quiet enough to hunt down some medical kits. This ultimately backfired when this little roach of an employee seemingly came out of possible sight, and I'm still unsure of how long the push cooldown is. So, the PTSD of an exploiter injecting a script to hump me makes me retreat back into my wooden tent. It's morning once again, and would you look at that? Fresh new lemons to destroy my stomach even more with! When life gives you lemons, spite the gods and make Pepsi. No petty amount of damage can prevent me from healing it all back and more by dressing myself with medical supplies. It's only right to be even the slightest bit discouraged by how tedious we've made this for ourselves. So rightfully it's not a good enough reason to give up. Inconveniences will occur. However, one's true success is not achieved in a single exhaust of energy. You're already familiar with the energy bar after all. That's why it's important to have flexibility when hostilities and conflicts arise before us. Being comfortable after each stage of progress means that you've gained just that little bit extra to contribute towards whatever's on your mind. As for me, I want to be where I once thought to be impossible but is now a slightful possibility. To do so, I require more. In SCP-3008, what's your ideal object to build a structure with? Thinking about it, what do you prefer? Large tables? Pallets? Other? Comment down below. Or if you're only interested in seeing the results from others, I'll be making an effort to use the community tab on my channel a lot more this year, so go show your involvement by adding your vote. It'll be interesting to see if you prefer using something else. Style points for the most creative comments. With time now against us and the night just shy of 2 minutes away, it'll be best to start hauling these pallets over to the base of the tower. 1, 2, 3. I can't see shine in hopes of rainbows, poppies and cushions. Lemon. Loser. Lemon. 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 Help. I'll take this wooden furniture and shove it up and place it where it will serve good use. Excuse me, what? It sounded like it was inside the pillar. I have a solution. Get off the tower! Water, and another water. Have a nice trip. Morning. Is it just me, or has a small swarm begun to accumulate? Not my problem. At least not my current one. 1. Whilst taking a break and gazing across the not-so-infinite aisles of this Rokia, I finally checked how long I had been here all alone. Then, in pure inconsideration of my surroundings, to put things into perspective, I usually only get 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night due to how loud people are, since I'm currently living with family and can only really focus after they've all gone to sleep when it's nice and quiet. It really wasn't the smartest idea to try and tackle this challenge to begin with, but it's how I wanted to spend a Sunday. So I hope you can imagine how worn out I was this far into the challenge. Despite my own exhaustion, I feel it's only right that I at least try to push myself more than what's comfortable. If it means my extra amount of effort contributes to someone else's entertainment to distract themselves from their own reality, then I'm all for it. So that's what I decided to do. 1, 2, do not eat the automobile burgers. They are toxic. SpongeBob? 3, 4, my penis is gonna fall off due to malnutrition. Spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti. 5. I ran out of nearby pallets. Sad. Die. Back to my stash. Depart. Risent. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Heal, 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 heal. Oi! Now back to the grind. I need to fix this corner. Perfect. Damn it. Beautiful. Yeah, 150 more studs to go. I can almost smell the chalky. How could I forget? These tables have just been stashed here for how long and why? 1. Now, for whatever reason I do not remember because of no notes explaining this and it being over a year since recording, I just go in a complete different direction? Great, a curry-coloured table which I completely disregard? Where am I going? It's like having to babysit a nephew and they start sprinting down the aisles of a supermarket with a nappy full of poo. Health? Okay, great. Was this why I got sidetracked? There we go, that makes perfect sense now. And we're back on track. Collecting a pallet along the way. 1, 2, 2. With 3 more objects ready at the base, I ascend once more. At this height, these trips take an average of 54 seconds. 1. 666 studs high. 2. Have you ever experienced that glitch where Roblox will just make your character walk forwards despite not touching any of the controls to do so? Yeah, what the hell, Roblox? I am completely screwed. They hear my heart beating from 5 miles away and are like, "Let's lynch him, fellas." Shut up! Go back to Super Winnie Hut Jr. What did I just tell you about that? How many different times do I have to tell you about that? Finally, some peace. Now to consume. Back to the grind once more. 1, 2, 689 studs high. Truly, this is a test of patience and commitment. I am single digits closer each minute. Perhaps I'll have finished it before next year. Oh sweet, tables. Over there. What is this? Excuse me? No! Ugly little legs roach summoned from a pentagram just to screw over the night whilst I was taken back by its strange bodily structure. Get off! Ah! Of all the times I need the cooldown to work, it needs to be now. Whew. Just my luck. I find the weirdest SCP-3008-2 you've possibly ever seen, I'm out of nutrients, and I get swarmed on a blood night, of which was a 5% chance to occur considering that this night was not a multiple of 10. Do I risk it for a chalky biscuit? Probably not. Ah! Legs roach! Legs roach is difficult to hit, and did multiple side flips like it was nothing just to mock me too. But with no safe option other than to wait up here with my 3 medical kits, the most ideal thing for me to do is wait out the night. Disgusting! Sure, you're probably saying, just wait up higher, it'll be safer. But where's the content in that? Who doesn't love a good kill count? 1, 2, 3. I require health. Seems like I cleared them off. It also seems that I made it through another night. Next episode I hope to encounter Legs Roach again. It's important to our survival that he is to be locked up. Just like it's important that you leave a like if you enjoyed the episode. And as always, thank you for watching. See ya!